Sagittarius, hey gorgeous, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Sagittarius. Cross-watchers are also welcome. I am probably going to speak to you like you are a Sagittarius sun sign, however. This is a love reading and we're going to be looking, I'm sorry, my cards are having a hard time right now, okay? I'm having a hard time already. We're going to be looking at your energy, the person you have in mind's energy, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married, and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that absolutely stunning fiery brain of yours. I feel like somebody's got an eye on you, okay, Sag? Or you just got an eye on me. We'll find out. The energy that, wow, we're just jumping into the reading, but we're not ready yet. We're not quite there. I was premature in that approach. Anything you need to know about me, Sag, you can find in the About section of my channel or in the description box below, and I do recommend checking that out. The energy that you bring to the connection is the Three of Wands. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Strength card. And we do have the Two of Pentacles and the potential outcome, but the Ten of Cups and the overarching energy. I love this. I do feel a lot of busy energy in the outcome here. I almost just feel like you guys are going to be busy together. We're going to get more. Just have a lot on your plate. Probably kids, jobs, purposes. With this as your overarching energy, this is somebody you're going to have that kind of happily ever after with. Total emotional fulfillment, if a family is what you're looking for, that would be included in this. And again, all of your kind of, after a very not so easy, we didn't get here easily. When the rainbow shows up in a tarot card, it does signify after the storm, right? Like the rainbow comes after the rain. So it does feel like you've had a lot of things in your lifetime that you've had to overcome. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've walked away into the Nine of Pentacles, by the way. I feel like you've walked away from sort of the mundane life to follow your dreams, but I do feel like that has caused a lot of stress, a lot of strain, a lot of emotional, it really fucks with your mental for a while, but it also strengthens all of that at the same time. And I feel like you had to go through a drought of mental clarity, a drought of love, a drought in your finances, and I feel like it's saying you're walking into your abundance now at this time, because you sacrificed the things that you were told meant something to you, because you realized it really didn't. You went after, you decided, you know what, just because they said I need to have that house and that mortgage payment and that's not what I want. That doesn't feed my soul. And you went after what fed your soul, and guess what comes? Everything you ever dreamt of. When you do diligently follow your soul to things, even though it doesn't always seem practical, it's terrifying. It kind of feels like you're in the dark and you don't know where you're going. You're following your intuition, you're following God, you're following your calls, your cues. And again, this usually has to be through a drought period in all areas of your life. This is like all of a sudden you have no friends or family around, you have no money, you're all alone, but you're following your dream. And at the time, at many times, it was like, is this my dream to be alone like this? But there was one thing that kept feeding you, and it was God saying, this is still what feeds your soul, baby. And all of your hard work is paying off. With this Three of Wands in your energy, this says you've done it all. You've done everything you can do. You literally have attained what you can attain on your own, and now the rest is for the divine to bring in for you. God says, I'm so proud of you. You've done everything I've asked you to do. You've really never complained. When you were going through the drought, you just knew that even though it felt a little scary, even though it felt a little lonely, you kept going towards the things that you were being called to diligently, and God is so proud. Like literally all your blessings are coming, okay? In the form of this love, I'm guessing. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with, and it does feel like they've done the same exact thing. Really rejected that lower world or that kind of lower vibrational way of thinking, and really listening to their spirit, diligently following their calls and cues as well, towards the things that their spirit is calling them to, taming their ego. The ego it's a monster, man. It's really quite the beast, and it is hard to know the difference, because both of them can kind of cause happiness in your life, your ego and your spirit. One will last forever, and one will definitely fade pretty immediately. And so this person has gone through resisting temptations from the ego like a boss, okay? That's what I'm getting here. In your energy, you have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I do feel like after a period of really connecting to the divine and making sure this is it for you, you have decided to take action towards this person, towards your dreams. You got the Two to the Three of Wands. So it's like you have taken every inspired action. You've taken huh? You've taken inspired action toward everything that God has called you to. It's like you, again, I keep getting this very, like, you never complained about when you were in your drought. You felt sad, but you weren't like, F you, God. By the way, I do that. I yell at him. I get so mad, like, why? But it says, you never complained. He's mad at me. He's happy with you, okay? He's like, Sagittarius never complains like you do, Melissa. That's what I'm getting right now. It's so cute. But it's saying that you have stayed completely diligent, vigilant. You have followed your cues and calls. And guess what, baby? It leads to your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups. There isn't a better place to end up in this lifetime. This means not just your emotional fulfillment, but your financial fulfillment. It's abundance in all areas of your life. Whatever you could possibly dream up in your head, or whatever you have since you were a little kid, the big dreams, not the little ones, not the I want to be a police officer, unless that is your big dream, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to dog on anybody, but the I want to be a creator of my own fucking thing, and I want to teach the world how to be creators of their own thing. That's what I'm getting right now. And you've taken inspired action, and again, all your rewards are here. The harvest is here, baby, okay? All right, on the Strength card, they have the 8 of Pentacles. This could be somebody you work with, by the way, or you're going to definitely work with. They've been in a period of introspection again. Usually when we're being called toward our spirit instead of our ego, it does actually lead us into a period of introspection, like this Virgo card or the Hermit card. It's about following our soul, and usually that means walking alone through the dark. What does that mean? Are we going through a cave here? No, we're literally walking through a somewhat dark period of our lives, kind of solo, because we're asked to release anything that isn't serving us any longer, anything that is going to weigh us down or hold us back from following that light through the darkness. It's about following your dreams, your soul searching, the divine, God's calls, whatever you want to call that. It's about walking through the dark alone, and really following the cues and the calls. This person has done this diligently, and again, I feel like they've worked hard on mastering themselves, mastering their craft, and it is leading to ultimate and utter happiness. You guys have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Sun card. You guys could definitely be in the spotlight. You could definitely be in the public eye. I'm getting a very powerful energy here, a very purpose partner kind of energy. I feel like I get this on you guys a lot. So Sagittarians must be called to a high purpose. This is feeling very high purpose, okay? 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Lover's card. Okay, it does say here that it is imperative that you remain completely authentic and genuine with this person always, at all times. Don't ever stray from that, okay? But it is saying that you guys may, I feel like you may not be very, I'm almost getting that you're not sharing with the world. Maybe you are already in this connection and maybe you are in the public eye, you're already in this connection and you're not sharing with the world. That's just a weird message that's coming through. You're not sharing with the world who that you're together at this time. I do feel like you guys are being called to a higher purpose together with the 2 of Cups, the Lover's card, the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun card. I am feeling a lot of purpose energy here, so I think that it's saying that eventually that will be, but I do feel like you've already found your purpose partner for a lot of you, or originally when you find them, you're not going to want to be telling everybody about it. It's kind of stating here that you know that this is the kind of love you don't need to go, you're not going after this love to look any kind of way on the outside, so you're not feeling the need to post everything on on all your social medias. We're together. Like, you're not doing that at this time, or you're not going to when you meet this person. There's not going to be a need for that right away. It's like there's never going to be a need for you guys to become validated through each other is what I'm getting. It's a very weird message. So it is saying, though, eventually you're going to need to open up to the world because I think you're here to fulfill purpose together. But it is saying that originally it is kind of sweet where you just are keeping it for yourselves originally. That's what I'm getting right now. Interesting stuff. Interesting message there at the end. It does feel like the Lover's card and the 2 of Cups. It doesn't get the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Sun. It doesn't get any better than this kind of a connection. You do have Leo very strongly here, Gemini. Leo very strongly in Gemini. That's literally it at this time, but it could be any sign, of course, okay? Virgo as well, I'm sorry. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Amen. I feel like you guys have both worked diligently on that. I do feel like there has been a period of time in both of your lives where external approval was very needed, And it is saying here that the only way to true and utter happiness, which is all over this reading, is by knowing that the only approval that matters is your approval of yourself and the approval of God, which is automatic. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Mwah.